Welcome to the fifth episode of the Sean and Gabe Show. I'm Gabe Lewis,
I am Sean Davis.
and our guest is just us two again.
Yep. It's another one of those days.
Yeah, we had a certain person in mind to be a guest, but it didn't come to fruition, I guess.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
So let's just get right down to it.
Let's. How are you feeling? We both donated blood today, so
Honestly, why doesn't everyone donate blood?
I really don't know. A lot of people have a big fear of needles and stuff. But I honestly, like, needles do suck, definitely. I wouldn't choose to take a needle in my arm if I had to, but it's not about the needle. It's about donating blood, man.
Yeah, I guess.
It's about giving to people. Like, you don't need all that blood anyway. Like, it's not like killing you. Do it. Donate blood, people.
I feel bad for the people that get denied. Like, they take the test and they're like, sorry, dude, you can't donate.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well, that's understandable sometimes, but a
Yeah.
lot of the time it's a little drastic. Like Wyatt, couldn't donate today because he lives with someone that has hepatitis, and I won't disclose any more information. But yeah, he couldn't donate basically. So if you have basically if you're related to anybody, if you're even close to somebody that has hep or AIDS or anything, then no, you lose your chance immediately.
So Magic Johnson's son can't.
He probably can't.
Wait, does Magic Johnson's son have AIDS? Like his biological son?
Well, yeah, I think that depends on if he had AIDS before he was born, before his son was born. Because I think, you have to have AIDS before you can spread it, obviously. So,
So his wife has AIDS though.
maybe. I mean, okay, the son was born afterwards. Then if he got diagnosed with AIDS, then they don't really have to have sexual intercourse. They don't have to do that.
I mean, but
So she may. I mean, that's up to her.
I think she does. His biological kid.
You want to look it up?
I guess we could look it up, but
All right. Well, while he's looking it up, I'm gonna go close the door because the door is open and it's bothering me. So.
it just makes sense that his son would have AIDS. And that his wife would have AIDS. Nothing against AIDS, except I don't want them and I don't have them.
All right. Agreed. Yes.
This is not gonna be on Google.
Yeah. Well, how would it not?
Why would Google know? That's kind of like a personal thing.
I think. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. There's so many people's personal things on Google.
Yeah, but this is like
Like, there's people that get
AIDS.
naked and go on the internet. Like, dude, that's pretty personal. Moment of silence.
it scared me to death. I mean, I fell to my knees. She told Good Morning America. We both fell on our knees and started crying. So they were already married or dating when they got the news.
Well, so how did he even get AIDS? I guess it could have been both of them and contracted it themselves. I don't really know how it works,
I
to be
think
honest.
okay, well, he played for the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
And they have a thing called Laker girls.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No, but
They're like cheerleaders?
yeah, but he was living in LA, dude. And I guess the owner at the time of the Lakers was like a hard partier, or he just knew his way around the town, if you know what I'm saying.
So you're saying Magic Johnson got with a bunch of chicks at one of these parties?
Yeah, and one of them
it
had
could have been
AIDS,
dudes, too.
I guess.
I mean, that's why when you're taking right before you actually donate your blood, take these tests, and they ask you, if you're a male, if you've had sexual intercourse with another male recently or ever. So, I mean, that's how it happens, man.
Well,
Look at Freddie Mercury, man.
yeah.
He was probably slinging the pipe around back then, man. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, man. I mean, I could see how Freddie Mercury was a styling guy.
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know what a
I'm-
good looking guy looks like.
Nah, I'm just messing though, for real. I don't really like his style all that much, to be honest.
Well, that brings us right into our second segment of our weekly segment, I guess. Our second installment in the weekly segment of music. Let's talk about Queen.
All right.
What do you think about Queen?
I like their songs, some of them. I don't really know a lot of them, honestly. I know a lot of their more popular ones.
You think they're overrated?
No, they're very unique.
Yeah, definitely. They're like one of those bands like the Doors, where like right when you hear them, you just know who it is instantly.
Yeah, definitely. They're very iconic. But more iconic than the Beatles.
I would say so.
Yeah, honestly.
No, not iconic.
No, you can.
They're not more iconic, but they're more well known.
Yeah, the Beatles are more well known. Yeah, but there's bands you can compare the Beatles to a lot easier, from especially around that time. But yeah, when it comes to Queen, it's very significant. Like you know, it's Queen.
Everyone knows Queen.
Everyone does. Man.
Yeah, but the Beatles are more iconic.
And better.
Yeah,
They just wrote better music, and that's an opinion, but it's pretty much a fact.
I agree.
I mean, look at the statistics, man.
How many people know that album of them walking across the road?
A lot of people.
It's just iconic, dude.
Dude, like everybody has that shirt.
I know.
I have like 3 of those.
I
I
have
literally
a-
had 3 of those shirts.
I have a poster of it in my room,
I have a poster too.
right above where I sleep.
I don't have it up, but I have the poster.
No, I have all 4 Beatles stuffed animals on my bed.
What?
No, I don't. That'd be so gay if I had that.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be stupid.
What's your favorite Beatles album?
Mine's Abbey Road, because it's the first one I listened to ever. But honestly, it could just change any day of the week. My older brother's is the White Album.
I really like I Am the Walrus. That's the name of the album, right?
Magical Mystery Tour.
Is it on that one?
Yeah.
I thought it was named after, like, because there's a walrus on the cover. I'm pretty sure it is, man.
I know there's like 4 walruses on it.
Yeah.
But
John Lennon made that song,
yeah. I think
He was, like, super weird, man. Apparently, when he was, in his high school days and stuff like that, he would write these insane stories of just random jibber jabber. And I'm pretty sure that's how I Am the Walrus became a thing, because he had one of his old stories and it was just like totally weird, just random stuff.
I think he's one of the best songwriters ever.
I agree.
I think I like Paul more, like as a person.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite,
Well,
but
Paul's chill, bro.
yeah. But I think John was just a better songwriter.
I definitely agree with that.
Like when I look at my favorite songs from them, they're mostly John.
Yeah. I mean, even the songs that he didn't sing on.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs that he did write that Paul sang or whatever, but they're still better.
But dude, how awesome is that the White Album, okay, they take a break. They go on vacation and they write a bunch of like songs, just a bunch of random songs. And they have the balls just go like, dude, we're just going to put all these random songs we wrote. They're so good. We're just going to put them on the same album.
That happened?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
That album has 30 songs on it.
Yeah.
And it's a great album.
I know, I have it.
I know. It's for the listeners out there.
Don't
who
you have
don't
like
know.
a Chinese version of it?
No, but they're just they're like bootleg version. I don't know. They're weird.
Yeah,
they're not
that's a good term to use.
They're not like the actual versions. I had to find out the hard way.
Yeah, my mom gave me the White Album a long time ago. Like, I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely probably actually my favorite album now that I think about it is the White Album. It's just got a lot of songs, and a lot of them are really, really good. And a lot of them are made by John Lennon. So
Yeah. What was I gonna? Okay, if you had to go to a desert island, which album are you taking with you?
that's such a hard choice, dude. It'd have to be something that you just can't get tired of.
Yeah.
Man, that's a very, very difficult choice. I don't know, what would you pick?
The White Album. Well, there's 30 songs on it, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. They get pretty annoying after a while, though.
Yeah, but there's so much variety. There's like 2 or 3 albums on that.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably agree just because you could just take the songs and just like listen to parts and then skip through, and then you could like make your own songs with the songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have a lot of time on your hands, man.
I remember the first time I listened to Sergeant Pepper. It was on Homecoming. Last year's Homecoming, and I'm like, we were on the Career Center bus in the morning, and I was like, dude, I listened to it last night, and you're like, yeah, that's a great album. I'm like, I don't know, I didn't like it that much.
What? Oh, I do remember.
And
that.
then, but like over time, it's just grown on me.
It is a good album, dude. I know you know that now. But
Yeah. But the thing that apparently like even Rolling Stone had Revolver like number 3, I think. And like when you look at the hardcore Beatle fans, like that's their favorite album. Like they always say Revolver.
I don't really know Revolver that well, to be honest. I have it, and I've had it like the same amount of time I have a lot of my albums, but like I barely listen to it. It just I don't know, man. There's a lot of when did that album even be like come out?
It was
What
the
year?
one 66, so it was like the year before Sgt. Pepper.
Wow, and it's probably a good album.
It is. In my opinion, they don't have a
Well,
bad album.
I just know that the stuff after like Let It Be, that was pretty. I don't know. It was a lot more, about love and stuff like that. It's peace stuff like I don't know hippie stuff,
Yeah.
But the '70s kind of came around and affected them.
I listened to this great song from John Lennon after the Beatles called How Do You Sleep? And I guess it's like pretty much about Paul McCartney. He's just like roasting him. It's a 5-minute
Wow.
song, dude. It's such a good song.
Man,
though.
George Harrison wrote some. He dropped a couple albums after the Beatles and stuff, I think, and maybe a couple. I don't know, but I know he has this song on this one album that I really like, and it's just like it's so weird, man. It doesn't sound like what you would think, but it's like George Harrison. Like you actually get to know him better, like by listening to his own music. It's just really cool. You should try it, man.
I listened to some of his stuff.
What like what? I don't know. There's one where it just kind of reminds me of that Led Zeppelin album, where the dude's just holding sticks on his back.
I listened to the one All Things Must Pass when he's just like sitting on a chair in a field.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
Yeah.
the album I'm thinking of. That's nice, man. What a peaceful man.
Yeah.
And he just died of cancer or something, so that sucks.
I'm doing a
Rest in
thing
peace.
right now about 2001, and he died in 2001, so I'm writing about it. And I guess 2 years before, a guy broke into his house and like stabbed him with a knife, and he survived the knife attack. And
I
then
didn't
2
know
years
that.
later, he dies from cancer.
Damn.
That sucks, dude.
Well, I mean, at least he survived for 2 more years, man. That's
Yeah.
better than nothing, I guess.
And that's the music segment.
Is it?
No, that was just a joke.
Yeah.
That's it for the music
Should we
segment.
drop this raw, though?
No, we gotta do a few changes here and there.
Is that what the viewers want, though?
I don't know.
Dude, screw it. Honestly, I don't even care anymore.
Screw it, yeah, screw it.
It's
This is
just-
raw.
Let's just drop it raw.
We'll drop it raw, we'll drop it hot. I have a question. This has been on my mind lately. Can you tell when people are joking?
That is kind of a vague question.
Are you good at reading people?
I think I am, honestly. I like it, man. I like to think that I know the way the brain works, and I study people.
You
Not
like
not in
re-
a creepy way though.
It's creepy either way. Anyway,
Yeah, but I mean, it's just being around people. I can study them, just their energy, man.
are you more social or more observant?
I try to be social. That's how you become observant, man. Like literally, just talk to people, and then use their responses and process them and compare them to to other people.
Yeah.
And you can figure out. You just gotta figure out category. Like in my brain, bro, I think it's like there's like categories of people, like a lot of them, like tons of categories, and like I just kind of shuffle people into all these categories because like they just fall into them. Like, this guy is this kind of person that does these specific things, and he says these specific things that only this type of person would say, so he falls into this category. And I think that's kind of how it works with everybody, really, without, like, realizing it. But I think, yeah, that's kind of how it works, man. You just kind of
Yeah.
categorize people mentally, subconsciously.
Yeah, lately I've been trying to like not do that because
Yeah, and that's also kind of a judgment thing. Like, you don't want to judge someone too hard.
Yeah.
That's why talking to people first is good, because then you actually start to understand. I like to talk to anybody, really. I don't hate anybody, honestly.
I don't either.
I can talk to anybody, and even the most hostile people. It's just like, it's fun to talk to people, even if they're hostile towards me. I just be nice, but in like a joking way sometimes. You just gotta keep a straight face, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's hard though.
But in like class, like I sit there, I seem like a quiet guy, and I kind of am. But if like someone comes up and talks to me, I'll have a conversation with them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why we started this show, because we just like talking.
talking is good,
Yeah, it's way better.
and
than,
learning things about people pre-judgment is good.
Yeah, it's better to learn about people and then judge them.
Yeah.
And then the opposite.
And now all of the viewers can judge us and any
Yeah.
guests we have. That's the whole point of this episode, or not this episode, this show.
Yeah.
Is to be judged. That's why we're dropping it raw.
We were talking earlier, me and Sean were, about this very show. And we were wondering when this show is going to hit its peak. If it will ever have a peak. Ever. Maybe we already hit our peak.
I feel like we started on the peak and we just been sledding down the hill. And it's icy and fast, and we're about to slam rock bottom.
No.
Honestly, perseverance really is what determines.
I think around episode 100 is going to be our peak.
Well, the more subscribers we have, the better, so.
Not even about that. I'm just saying, like, what we talk about, how funny it is, all that stuff.
I think making it more, like, good to look at before you even click on it is good.
Yeah.
I think I want to have a pretty good logo. I don't know, though.
I don't know. I think the content is the important part.
The content is important, but people don't see it that way until they actually click on it. But we have to get them to do that.
Yeah.
And like our posts and stuff, they're not very intriguing. People want us to sell it to them, man. We gotta sell it better.
Like, actually sell it for money.
No. Just like, we gotta pretend this whole podcast is a product, and we gotta sell it to people.
I don't want this to be a product. I want this more to be like just a relaxing form of entertainment.
Yeah, but I would like for people to watch it because, it's a lot of work, and but I'm doing it for personal gain as well, and for people I know that actually are interested in me.
What do you hope
Like-
to gain?
I don't know.
Well, you said personal gain, so.
Money. Lots and lots of money. Nah, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I just wanna have a better reputation of me. Like, I'm not this dirty fucking terrible guy that everybody thinks I am, man. Like, I'm not really that bad, and I think people should talk to me before they judge me, Like we
Yeah.
talked about, man. It's just, I feel like I'm judged very hard. I just want to build a better reputation, because I'm literally down to talk to anybody, and I'm not hostile. I'm fine, man.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you want to gain from this?
Money. No. No, I think it'd be cool if this could be our job.
I would love that, man.
Yeah.
But that requires money.
Yeah. Because to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing after college. I mean, after high school.
I really don't know either, man.
So, hopefully this picks up or something.
Hopefully.
Because I don't want to be the guy working at Pizza Hut when he's 40. No offense to anyone that works at Pizza Hut.
I can agree with that.
I don't know. I think I just want to talk. I just want to be better at conversation.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm that good at it.
Yeah, I'm not very good, but the only way to get better is by doing it. I mean, this is actual practice for conversating. This is really good for us, man. Like, there's like a lot of people don't, no one really does stuff like this, so we're gonna be better at communicating than everybody at the end of this, honestly.
I think the craziest part is people actually listen to this garbage.
Like, dude, I don't know, man. We're not very interesting at all. That's probably why people don't listen to it. And some people do, but those are the rare few people.
I don't know. Maybe we're interesting, but we're just so used to it. To us, it's just boring. In the comments, if you're watching on YouTube, in the comments, rate this episode out of 10, and rate us individually out of 10.
On only our looks.
Yeah, that you can't see.
Exactly. You just gotta assume that I look good and rate me out of 10. But you probably know me because most people do here that are listening. But if you don't, then definitely leave a comment and rate.
Do you ever think you know what someone looks like just by hearing their voice?
Yes. There's always a mental image you get, but you can't really describe what it looks like. It's just there when you hear someone talking.
So who do you think I look like if I talked in a black and a silky, smooth voice like this?
I don't know. I can see you, so it's kind of ruins it.
We might have to cut that out.
Yeah.
But I had a good question. I forgot it. That's the worst. That's the thing that pisses me off. What's your pet peeves? You can laugh into the mic.
Look, man. Okay. What even is a pet peeve? Like, what even is that word?
It's like a pet means something small, right?
What?
A pet, I think, is, I don't even know what it means.
So, like, a pet peeve.
A peeve is something that gets under your skin and pisses you off.
It peeves you off.
It peeves, yeah. It peeves you off.
I see. So it's a pet peeve. So it's like a pet. It's like okay. Let me ponder this for a minute.
Denoting a thing that one devotes special attention to or feels particularly strongly about.
So it's just like a small, irrelevant thing that people care a lot about.
Yeah, it's like something that's minor, not a big deal, but for some reason it just gets under your skin. I hate when people in my house take a dump in the toilet and plug the toilet, and they don't unplug it.
They just leave it.
Yeah.
That's pretty annoying.
It is annoying. Am I the only one that knows how to use a plunger in my house? It seems like it. Because every time I go in there, there's a big toilet bowl that's filled to the brim with a turd and toilet paper. And I gotta unplug it every time.
That's the worst, man.
It is.
It really is. I don't really know, man.
There's probably something that does.
No, there definitely is, but I don't know if it's obvious to me. It's probably obvious to a lot of other people.
What if I barely opened that door just a crack? I just left it.
It's not that big of a deal. It just bothers me somewhat. Like, I don't know. And I feel like it kind of messes with the microphones a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like when people tailgate me when I'm driving, bro.
Obviously.
Nobody likes that, and
Yeah.
that's just infuriating.
I want to know, who are the people that do it? Because obviously it's annoying.
It's guys that have big trucks, and they just want you to know they have a big truck, so they just drive right on you, dude.
I
No
hate
reason.
trucks.
Trucks are gay, honestly.
Yeah. If you have a truck, you think you're a tough guy, but you're actually gay.
Yeah. Just because you have a truck doesn't mean shit, alright?
Yeah.
I donated blood today, alright? I'm better than you.
No, what's pathetic is when you see like the guy who are like 4 feet tall and they have a giant truck.
That's making up for something right there.
Yeah. So we have trouble getting guests on sometimes, obviously. And why don't you want your girlfriend on? What do you want your girlfriend on?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Maybe. She might be a little hyper though. That's my issue. She kind of just has some like ADD or something, dude.
ADHD.
She just talks a lot, honestly. No offense, Stephanie. I love you, but you talk a lot.
In psychology.
She gets my jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
I think that's an important part
Yeah, it is.
in a relationship.
She's chill, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, psychology.
So this whole time I thought it was actually like the number 80 HD. Like ADHD. Because that's what it sounds like. And then we're reading in the book like a week ago about ADHD. And I just felt like a retard.
You always thought it was ADHD.
Yeah. Because people say ADHD. ADHD. Say 80 fast. It sounds like 80.
No, yeah, it does, but like, dude.
Dude.
I've seen it on like paper and stuff, like all everywhere, man. I've seen it everywhere, man.
Like where?
I don't know. I've just seen it. I know I have, man. It's like, do you have ADHD? Nope. Like when you're at the eye doctor or something, you gotta fill out a paper. There's probably a question in there.
At the eye doctor?
I guarantee it. Dude.
No. There's no way an eye doctor wants to know if you're ADHD.
Maybe.
That doesn't make sense.
Dude, medical questions are so random.
They are.
They don't make sense. That's just how it works. That's just something they would ask you at a doctor's or at a eye doctor, you know, any doctor, probably.
Like when you're doing like the form before your physical, it's like, how many hours of sleep do you get? And then the next question's like, have you ever had a friend that is depressed, has influenced you to be depressed? It's like, what?
Does that matter? Don't they just feel your balls up and like go on your way? Like, what's the point of a physical?
That's to see if you're physically
Capable?
Yeah.
Like,
if you're in good physical condition.
Like, what all do they check? I've never had a physical, so
They check your knees, they check your eyes, ears, mouth, your balls. For girls, I don't know what they check down there, but
we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
See, if we had a girl on today, we could ask them. But
Yeah.
no.
I wonder what happened with that.
Continuing on,
See, if we had a girl here, they could continue the conversation. Or if we just had a third person here, they could continue the conversation.
yeah. That's true.
Unless they were a dud.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
Man, I really don't know. Like, I just don't know, man.
Well, you just committed a sin. One of the 7 deadly sins.
I know, man.
You touched my foot
Oh.
under the table.
Yeah. So let's give you guys a tour of our setup here. All right, we have like the most badass PC you've ever seen. All right, like worth $3,000 cash.
Yeah.
And nah, I'm just kidding. We have a tiny laptop. You know, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we just have the ideal setup, the best setup anyone could ask for.
It's a dinky laptop connected to some dinky microphones. And that's it.
Yeah, so we're sorry for the quality if you don't like it, you know, or we apologize genuinely. But we got what we got, and we're making do with what we have.
Yeah. We're gonna have to cut some of this stuff out. Like the awkward silences in this right now.
Dude, I don't know. You know? People want to hear this awkward silence. Don't you? Listener.
Just at least laugh into the mic, because every time
Listener, I know what you're doing right now. You're standing there, and you're thinking about it now. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about exactly what I'm saying right now, and you're just listening, and you're just smiling. You're smiling right now. This is when you start smiling, and then you just look down at whatever you're doing. You just keep looking at it while listening to me, and you're just gonna keep listening, because you're the listener.
If you're actually listening, write down the timestamp that this just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what was our other segment we had? Oh yeah, morals.
Weekly morals.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That's-
talk about morals
That's
again.
not.
I have the same morals I had last week, honestly.
Same.
We'll talk about it once a year or something. That'll be like a yearly segment.
It'll be every.
That would actually be kind of cool because we'd be different every year. That's a whole year of
It'll
change.
be every New Year's Day.
Yeah, honestly, we could do that.
But Christmas is coming, and
Mhm.
a couple months ago I did some surveys. What is your favorite Christmas song?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That song's so stupid.
Dude, I love that. It's just like a childhood song, man.
Yeah, but it's not a good song.
It's a good one.
Like a good song is I don't care if this is a little gay, but I like that Mariah Carey one.
Bro. Baby, it's cold outside. That one?
No, all I want for Christmas is you, dude.
All I want for Christmas. That song's terrible.
Dude, I love that song.
Nah, it's not that bad, I guess. I mean, all the Christmas songs are just... Everybody hates them just because you hear them so often. I mean, once a year, though. It's not really that bad.
Yeah. But my favorite Christmas song is Winter Wonderland. It's a classic. It's a great song.
Isn't that Frank Sinatra?
Something. It's one of those old guys.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
What about Rudolph? You like that song?
Run, Run, Rudolph.
No, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, bro. Jeez.
It's an okay song.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible, actually.
It kind of is.
It's not the best.
Like halfway through, they run out of like things to do, so they just repeat it all over again.
Yeah.
And they change nothing about it.
Yeah.
But you know, Run, Run, Rudolph
No.
by Chuck Berry.
No.
It's kind of like Johnny Be Good, but with Rudolph. All of his songs are kind of the same.
Is Rudolph the best reindeer?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
If you had to make a tier list of your reindeer,
I can't remember all of them.
I can't either. I know Nixon, Dixon,
Dasher, Dancer,
Prancer,
Blitzen,
Blitzen,
Comet
Dixon.
and Cupid, Donner and Ditson.
Wait. We actually had it going.
Oh, it's wait, what was it again?
No, don't look it up.
I'm not looking it up.
How many reindeer are there? 10? 11?
I
Isn't Rudolph the 11th? And he's like in the front by himself.
think he's the 9th. I think there's 8.
Okay, so we got
There's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid.
Dixon, Blitzen.
Hold on. What was it again? Hold on. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer,
Yeah.
Vixen, Comet, Cupid.
Dixon. Dixon's
No,
one of them.
no. Dixon is not one of them.
He's a Nixon.
Nixon. No.
Nixon or Dixon, he's one of them. Comet,
No.
Cupid. Comet, Cupid.
Man, that's actually really difficult to remember.
Okay, we got Rudolph, so there's 2 left.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Cupid. something.
Blitzen. Blitzen's one.
Yeah, it's like.
Nixon.
No, I think Blitzen's the last one. I think you're thinking of Blitzen, bro.
Okay,
Because
okay.
there's Comet. No, there's there's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid.
Blitzen.
Yeah, something Blitzen.
Wait, they say it in the beginning of the song.
Comet and Cupid and. Wait, what was it again?
Comet and Cupid and
Dasher.
and
Wait, Comet, Cupid. Wait, is
Comet.
Dasher one of them?
I don't think he is. I know Prancer's one of them.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, right?
Yeah.
Comet, Cupid.
Something Blitz.
I think it's. Hold on, we're looking this up.
No. We can
I
find
have
this
to.
out. We can find this out.
This is such a.
Fine, look it up.
It's such a long time that we've been talking.
Screw the
about.
integrity of the show. And look it up.
Oh, it's an ad. Sorry.
You could just look up the lyrics. Because it's in the lyrics. Comet and Cupid and Comet and Cupid. What is a reindeer?
Okay, there's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Dunder.
Oh, Dunder.
Or no, it's Donner. And
Donner.
And Blix-M. Or Blitzen. So they've actually changed it from... There's different spellings here. So there's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid. It's Dunder, Donder, or Donner.
Donner.
And there's Blix-M. Blixen, and Blitzen.
What do you know?
With Rudolph being a 20th century inclusion. Rudolph, honestly, never mind. You suck.
Why? He's a red nose.
Yeah, well, he's 20th century. He's not classic.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not classic, man. Hey!
I have a red nose from all my freaking acne, and it sucks. Rudolph, you're an idiot. Dixon's my favorite. Is he even one of them?
Dixon.
Donner's my favorite.
Dixon is not one of them. And there's Vixen and there's Blitzen. That's it, man, for the Zins.
I knew a girl named Vixen.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I might name if I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Vixen.
Name her Cupid, bro.
Why?
Name her,
That's like Cupid's
name
a
her,
guy's name.
Name her Dasher.
Imagine
Hey,
naming.
Dasher.
What if your kid was named Rudolph? That would suck.
Dude, there's people named Rudolph, I
Yeah,
think.
that's a terrible name.
That honestly is. Hey, Rudolph. You'd be called Rudy, bro.
Yeah.
And that's a female name right there.
No.
What about Rudy's in Michigan Center?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it actually is, dude. They got some good coney dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a big hot dog guy, but I never even had their coney dog.
that's very sad.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I've had from there.
How long is this?
36.
36. Like
36?
Like 30 more minutes. Yes, no, maybe so. No.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do a game.
Yeah. Let's do something interesting. Fuck this. dude. Honestly,
let's interact the viewers.
Look, I'm sick of
Okay?
being boring hosts. We're gonna fucking
Yeah.
spice things.
We're
up
gonna
from
play a
now
game,
on.
okay?
What's going on?
We're
What's the
gonna.
game?
You watch the H3 podcast?
Sometimes.
Well, they did
Not
this
the whole
thing.
thing usually.
They like The Bachelor, okay? And Hunter Haystead is a fan of the show. We're gonna make him the contestant. He's the Bachelor, and we're
gonna hook him up.
Yeah, all you girls out there, if you just want to play along, you don't even have to go on a date with them. Submit. Oh yeah, I already say that. Okay. Enter the contest in the comments. Say what your favorite food is, and then we'll tell Hunter. We'll get him on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on the show, and we're gonna read through all these comments that you guys leave, if
Yeah.
any at all.
Probably
And,
not.
dude.
Probably no comments.
What do you-
Probably like 2 comments.
You trashing on Hunter, bro?
No, I'm just saying like we don't have that many viewers.
I get what you're saying.
But
If there's any comments, we're gonna read them with Hunter, and we're gonna hook him up. So if you like Hunter Haystead, I know a lot of you probably have never heard of him ever, but look him up or something. Just stalk him. Just anything, honestly.
just stalk him.
And we'll hook you guys up.
Yeah.
He's single. He's ready to mingle.
And the grand finale of The Bachelor is gonna be a date on this show, and in the background is gonna be me and Sean playing flamenco guitar while
Yes.
they talk and have a conversation.
And
Well,
it's gonna be a candlelit dinner.
you guys won't know that because
Except that it's not gonna be dinner because it's gonna be really annoying for them to eat on the microphone. So
yeah,
They'll-
they
they'll-
probably won't eat.
we'll just have them talk and meet for the first time
Yeah,
with roses or something. We'll have rose petals and stuff.
yeah, I like this idea.
Yeah. Down in there and never mind. Don't worry about that.
You wanna choose a different contestant actually, looking back on that.
So yeah,
'Cause-
sorry, Hunter Haystead.
Hunter Haystead, I can tell when he hears this, he's gonna be pissed.
Hunter Haystead. We are sorry. For
Yeah.
any inconvenience in your life. We'll choose another contestant because we already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, he's a humble,
We
quiet
love you,
guy.
man.
He's a humble, quiet guy. He doesn't want any attention.
No one talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll get another contestant here.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, who's
Let's do
single?
Aaron, man. Our last guest.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Let's do Hunter.
Glassford?
Yeah. He has the most views.
Alright. Back to the first episode. Hunter Glassford. You guys remember him, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's the contestant. Another Hunter, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Ironically.
there's a lot around here, so.
So if you think Hunter is a thick guy,
And you want to get a piece of that action, then yeah, do the exact same thing we said with the other Hunter.
yeah,
Just different last name.
yeah, do it like a general outline of you, like your interests, dislikes, all that stuff, and
Yeah, and leave it. Say what you like about Hunter Glassford.
yeah, and then next episode we will go over those comments and compare them, and Hunter will somehow choose which ones he wants.
We
after
may
that.
have Hunter on again.
Yeah,
We probably will.
we might have to at least for like a 5-minute segment to do it.
Yeah.
We might have to like call him or something.
But that is for a later episode.
That's for
so
next week.
We're not gonna worry about that right now. Leave your comments. We'll read it over.
Actually, it'll be in 2 weeks. We want to give you guys a lot of time to think about this.
Yeah.
Cause look, we're looking for true love.
Yeah, we're looking to hook a brother up right now.
Yeah.
So.
The finale, I lied. It's not the candlelit dinner. It's a wedding ceremony.
Yeah, they're getting married
Yeah.
here.
So choose wisely, Hunter.
Also, I don't know. We've considered getting a camera or something for this. Maybe recording ourselves while we do this podcast, so you guys can actually see us. Leave a comment down below if you think that's a good idea, please. Because
Everyone's gonna say yes.
yeah,
it
but
is.
I mean, it's better to take the opinion than just, rather not assume. Because I don't want to have to show my face if they don't want it.
I don't really mind.
Yeah, I don't really care that bad, but you know what I'm saying. Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Other than that, let's get to our next topic of conversation.
I hate that word, dude.
I hate that word
Since
too, man.
the very first
I
recording.
just couldn't think of anything else, man.
Our
Like-
first topic. That gets me mad. That's a pet peeve of mine.
All right, so don't say topic around Gabe because he will freak out. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Let's see here. Let's talk about people we like.
Specific people
I don't care.
or like, I don't know, like actors or what?
I don't know anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
What about people I dislike?
You
That
said
are
you don't
actors.
hate anyone.
Oh, I hate anybody. I dislike people.
Oh, let's not talk about this at all. This is stupid.
Okay.
I don't know why I brought it up.
All right. Well, don't worry about it then.
This is not a gossip club.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't really think of anybody anyway, honestly.
Okay, here we go. What is the first thing you notice about someone when you meet? It's easy answer.
I don't know.
Their looks. Duh. That's the first thing you see.
Yeah. True.
Like, do you believe in true love?
True love.
Yeah.
You're talking about love at first
Oh
sight.
yeah. I'm a retard.
Love at first sight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Cause that's kind of how me and Stephanie met.
What about love at like second or third
Yeah.
sight?
I mean, that's kind of like dates.
I mean, like, what if like you've known someone for a long time, and then like just one day out of the blue?
Well, sometimes you just have that connection. Like you just look at each other and it's just like you just feel it, you know?
No, I don't know.
Well, you don't try, man.
Yeah, but you gotta roast me like that.
No, I'm just saying you gotta.
No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta expect it.
But,
you gotta be ready for it.
I think it definitely is because, like I said, the looks is the first thing you notice about someone.
Yeah.
So if someone is like, let's say they're like 1,000 pounds and they have like 10 arms and like 10 eyeballs, you're probably not gonna go up and talk to them on a
I
date.
don't know, man. Well, maybe not on a date, but that'd be kind of interesting.
I mean, like, yeah,
Just
for
a
a date.
mutant, and you're just in the street. You're just like, what's up? How much do you weigh, bro? No, that would not probably
Yeah.
not be the first question.
My
I'd
first
ask.
question would be, how expensive are your glasses?
Like, dude, imagine having that many arms.
What would you do with all those arms?
Honestly, they'd probably get amputated. You wouldn't really have a choice. when
No,
you're,
dude,
like,
you could
born.
have you could be on one man band.
You could, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be so hard.
Your brain would get overloaded.
Yeah,
and-
you only have one brain.
Yeah, you'd probably like pass out on the drum set
Yeah, you just die.
midway through the song.
You could just fight off so many people at once, though.
Yeah.
I'm afraid my arm's just gonna burst out and just squirt everywhere.
I know, dude. Like, I don't remove it, dude. It's gonna
Dude, they told me after like a couple hours you're supposed to remove it,
bleed.
so it doesn't get rashes or something. That's what she told me.
She said wash it, not remove it.
Whatever. She said remove the red tape after like 2 hours.
I was
if you
freaking
want.
out because I was shaking when I started giving blood. I thought I was gonna pass out, and then the girl's like, she's like, yeah, I don't have that much experience.
When did she start?
I don't know. It took forever to get there, but then I look up.
No, I'm saying, when did she start?
Oh, June.
Yeah. June. That's
Yeah.
not too long.
But
Yeah,
then-
I don't like the thought of volunteers working with needles on my arm because I'm pretty sure they're volunteers.
There's something.
I don't know. They're inexperienced. That's like the first job you get, being like a fake nurse, kind of.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the nurses from the career center, like the student ones, they, like, would do that
No,
stuff.
they probably do. I'm
Yeah.
sure they do because they do the blood drive there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, they do. There's no way I'm doing the blood drive at career
Oh,
center.
hell no.
No way.
Dude, those needles are big though, man.
I've never looked at it.
I looked at it when she was putting it in because I was just curious. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll look at it. Like, then it's my arm, man. So I just lifted my head up a little bit and just looked at it. It's just this huge needle. And every other time they've done it, I've looked at it too. But this time it was a lot smoother because she just kind of I don't know. It was just nice, man. But it's a big fucking needle. Big enough to suck some juice. I was finished in 5 minutes, man.
When I was done, the girl's like, okay, I'll get you in a minute. And I asked her, I'm like, if the bag just stayed there, would I bleed to death right now on the table if you didn't take the needle out? And she's like, yeah. So I was like,
Really?
okay, yeah.
So that the bag can get overflowed.
No, she said the bag, like, stops, but, like, it keeps drawing blood.
Damn.
So you will just die.
How does it
Eventually.
keep drawing blood? Where would it go?
I don't know, it just keeps, it goes somewhere.
I mean, I guess if it comes back into your vein, that probably wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Some air would probably get into shit.
But,
I don't know. It's not really that bad, man.
yeah, it's not.
Honestly, go donate blood. It's seriously not that bad.
I kind of like it, honestly.
Yeah, it's not it's not necessarily enjoyable, I guess, but I mean, once they get the needles in, it's good, man. And they prick your finger, and it's literally nothing. It's like touching a needle. It doesn't even hurt at all. There's not much pain to it, really.
Yeah, I agree.
And as long as you drink a lot of water, then your blood's gonna come out real fast, and you can get it done with quickly. Water is the best beverage to drink. Shout out to Water. They're sponsoring us today. Thank you, Water. Water's great. You know, it hydrates you. When you're sweating and stuff, you can
Okay, shut up.
generate that.
Stop.
Yeah. About the whole ad that we had last week. That was, yeah. Sorry, we're really sorry about that, honestly, because that's not even. It didn't even work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just forget about that, all right?
Yeah. And that brings us right to the ad right now. And then that's where we, like, insert the ad.
Wait, are we doing that?
Yeah.
Another one?
Yeah, because we didn't use it. It didn't work. So we still have it available. But we just import it into the episode, and we just find this part and put it right there when I said ad right there.
Anyway,
Yeah.
see, that's the problem. That's why, like, all that. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Like, we can't just because when you cut it there, it just sounds bad. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because of the ads going in there. Okay.
I've been bringing up a lot of stuff to talk about, and quite frankly, you haven't brought anything to
I
the
knew
table.
you were gonna say that. I knew that. I knew it.
How do you know?
Because I really haven't been bringing anything up. You're right. I know, man. I knew you're gonna bring it up eventually. I'm just. Usually I would have a lot to talk about, but it's more just like philosophical type stuff.
So
That's all I have to say.
let's hear it. Let's hear one of them.
Like, what if we didn't exist at all yesterday? And, how do we even know what to expect at all tomorrow? Like, how do we even we have predictions. Like, tomorrow's just going to go the same as it did today. But, like, we could have literally just been created right now and just had all these memories just implanted in us right now. And just, we're here. We could have just been created. And we could just have been, created with all these memories that we have. And nothing that happened in the past happened at all in reality.
Well, I know it's not true.
How?
Because when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to have a giant hole in my arm from today.
Yeah, but what if...
So if I was recreated, that would be gone.
No, but what if today didn't happen and you were created tomorrow, and you were implanted with the memories of yesterday, and you were made with that hole in your arm to remember that memory specifically.
Well, then that's just basically how life is, and
That's just crazy,
There's no
though.
big difference,
That's just weird, man.
I guess. Sleeping is kind of like recharging.
How do we even know? Like, when we're asleep, is life even real? Like, are we even existent? What is sleep, man? It's just kind of weird.
It's recharging your
You're just
batteries.
unconscious. Like, by choice. It's super weird that we do that. We turn our brains off for the night. Like, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me, man. And I understand why it happens and why we have to do it. It's odd.
Yeah,
And
if I had a superpower, I'd never get tired.
Yeah, it would be a great superpower. You have a lot more life to live.
Yeah.
Like, that just makes me think about, like, extraterrestrials, though. Like, do they sleep? If they're even real, which I'm sure they are, but, if there's other life out there, is it similar to us? Or is it totally different? Is this the only way life can thrive, is by the way we thrive, by, sunlight, shelter, all that? Is all life like that? Is all life based the same exact way?
Yeah.
Is it all based, hydrogen, water-based life? I mean, I don't know, because there could be life that thrives on methane gas.
But they still need to sleep.
But maybe I don't know.
Because animals sleep, and we're not like animals.
Like, what about bacteria, though? That's an alien.
I guess.
I don't know, man.
That's not like...
Just because we sleep doesn't mean they have to. And there could be some bizarre stuff out there that's just totally foreign. But I feel like there's boundaries, and I feel like the way we live might be the only way to live. We might I don't know. Super weird. But, like, how can fish live in the ocean? How can things evolve to live in different environments that are so drastically different like that?
That's how they were made.
Like, imagine swimming in an ocean of methane rather than H2O.
Yeah. That's just how you're made. Like those aliens
I
you're
don't know,
talking
man.
about.
Wait, there's no proof, though. But I want to believe it. It's a hard topic, man. Hard subject. I meant. It's hard.
I actually got done reading the book of Ecclesiastes from the Bible. And you'd like it a lot, honestly. Because it's pretty much just a guy writing about how everything's in this life is meaningless. So you just enjoy it and don't worry about, like, what happened in the past. Don't try to fix the past, and don't worry too much about the future, because in the end it doesn't matter.
Does it not?
Because we all have the same fate, which is death. So don't worry too much about...
Yeah, but isn't there the whole heaven and hell thing?
Yeah.
Like, does it matter? I don't know, man. Doesn't the Bible teach the opposite, though?
What?
Or is that a part of the Bible?
That's a part of the Bible.
So that's just so confusing. What is it, man? Explain to, like, what is the premise of
So
Christianity?
pretty much Christianity, or
yeah,
that
what
book.
what is the belief? Like, I mean, obviously there's a heaven and hell, but I thought it did matter. I thought you had, like, sinning and stuff. All that matters. you
Yeah.
sin, then you don't go to heaven.
Like in the book, he's like worrying about like material world problems, like
That's
money
true.
and stuff like that. He's like, don't worry about tomorrow's problems because today has enough problems. Just worry about today, live now. It was stuff like that. But Christianity, I guess, if I would define it, I would be like, you just live for, in my mind, my Savior, my God, I guess. And yeah, I'm not perfect at all, but I try to be. And
Is there a way to like? I mean, obviously, like I feel like everybody sins at some point.
yeah, everyone's sinned, for
So,
sure.
is there a way to like undo that?
You just, it's kind of weird to like an outside perspective. It is. You just go like, you just pray and you ask for forgiveness.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it.
yeah.
And you gotta.
And but you have
just
to
gotta
like,
believe.
yeah,
Truly.
yeah.
I just don't see how that's possible.
I know it's like it's really weird, but like
I just can't believe it that much. I can't believe it to that point where I think it's real. I just can't.
I used to think it'd be weird too, but like the more I get into it, like the more I read, the more normal and like the more it just makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I can understand, but
But
I don't
like,
know. I mean, obviously, I don't read it. I've never read the Bible or anything.
yeah, but I can totally understand why like outside people think it's stupid or it's like not true at all because it's like if you take the outside perspective, it is weird. It's like some guy, not even a guy, some mystical being created everything.
Yeah, it sounds far fetched, but
It is.
you know, I don't know. I don't want to criticize it too hard because obviously I've never dwelled in it, never tried to actually, you know, make myself believe. I guess I've never cared about it that much. I just don't really see a point, but it kind of scares me because it's like, well, what if it is and I'm just wasting my life and I should be trying to worry about it? What if I should be praying and believing? I mean, I don't really see why I shouldn't, but at the same time, I just can't, man. I can't bring myself to fully believe, so that's why I think I just avoid worrying about religion in general.
I think people should just be. They don't even have to like believe in God, but they should just be appreciative that humans are still going and that we're alive on a freaking ball flying through the air.
Yeah, I definitely think that's something that people need to consider more. Like, just being grateful for
Yeah.
even the things that, like, we take so much for granted that, like, no one ever realizes it. And, I mean, not even the people that say that. Like, I'm saying this now, and I take a lot for granted. It's just how it is. We take the earth for granted, and everything that it has to offer. The reason we're alive is because, I mean, in my eyes, it's because of the way the earth is. It's the climate. It's everything. The whole environment. We're lucky to have this. This is insane.
Yeah.
This is rare. This is. I mean, it's bigger than everybody, and I don't know. People think that they're important and they're big, but on the whole spectrum, we're all just specific individuals on this planet, and we all have the exact same. We all deserve to show the equal amount of gratitude. That's what I think.
And it pretty much says that in that book. It's pretty much just like we all are the same and we all end up the same, so just
Nobody's better than anybody.
yeah.
In all reality, we all literally have exactly the same thing, life. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
There you go. You brought something up and it was good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Now it's 10-1. I'm up. No, I'm kidding.
10-1. That's the score.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 59 minutes. That was you.
Yeah, that was my fault. That's a minus point. 59 minutes?
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end. I heard like the juicy spot is like an hour. 45 minutes to an hour is like the best length.
Well, in that case, yeah. I mean, this was a pretty good episode, I guess.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. We'll let you guys decide. We're just gonna try to We're gonna do some slight editing maybe, but we may just drop this raw, so we'll see. But
Yeah, we'll see. Wait, did you bring the flash drive?
no.
Oh, dropping it raw, then.
No, we can do it on here.
I guess.
Anyway,
That's gonna do it for what is this, the 5th episode?
yeah, I think it's the 5th episode.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for the 5th episode. I'm Gabe Lewis,
I'm Sean Davis.
signing off.